Hi girls, Samantha here, welcome back to my channel. I know that season 4 is out and everyone's buzzing about it on the internet. I've also heard that some members of the LGBTQIA+ community might not be entirely satisfied with it, but don't worry, I'll have my season 4 review ready very soon. As of now, I've binge watched the first 3 seasons and my video will be perfect for those who haven't had the time to dive into season 4 yet. So in terms of keeping things spoiler free, my video is
the safe space.
Today we're going to kind of revisit the first 3 seasons and I'll share with you guys who my favorites on the show are. By the way, when it comes to series or even books, I've never been a big fan of protagonists. I mean, it's not that I dislike them, but I've always been more intrigued by supporting characters. Alrighty, let's go with my ratings. Samantha's rating number 7 is Jean. She's like the perfect blend of being serious and hilarious all at once. You know, she's the main character's main caregiver. But you know what's even cooler? I'm totally in love with the whole atmosphere Jean brings to the show. You know, chilling with her glass of dry white on that fancy red couch in that dream house you need Rockefeller's cash to buy. Honestly, I just vibe so hard with this character and I won't lie, it's a total first for me watching Gillian Anderson in a role and not having UFOs and conspiracies pop into my head. Number 6 of Samantha's rating is Colin Hendricks. I really like this character from season 1. Before they started to show us his super kind nature in season 3 when he was the first one there to provide help and support for Groff. You know, there's a thread on Reddit that says, "Am I the only person who thought Mr. Hendricks was a top tier character?" I totally agree with that. He's super nice, super funny, he's the serious jam, and so many lines of him were just pure gold. And it's kind of funny how the other characters in the series make him out to be uncool and lame, but honestly, he'd probably be the most popular teacher in real school. Here's one thing, for some reason I thought, before it was revealed he's in a relationship with his fellow Mordale teacher Emily Sands, so before that, for some reason, I thought he was gay. What? Am I the only one who thought that, watching season 1? Number 5 is The Untouchables, yeah. Well, first of all, I'd like to mention that bullying in any form is not okay. Hey, but this is what The Untouchables were known for, and you're ranking them your 5th favorite. They were exactly bullying other students if they considered them to be unpopular. Yeah, they're all about those put-downs and their exclusive vibe. But you know, as their character stories unfold, we start seeing that they're not just one-dimensional. They've got their own complexities, vulnerabilities, and even moments of kindness. Number 4, Headmaster Groff. So there's a number of funny scenes with this character in season 1 and season 2. However, his personality begins to be revealed in season 3. It's quite understandable that he's the type of person who definitely needs help from a professional in terms of, you know, being so out of tune with his emotions. This kind of conservative way of living is really unhealthy and unfortunate. Oh, I thought I wouldn't include anything politics related in this video. So it's great that the writers included and developed this kind of character in the show. Number 3 is Maureen, Adam's mom and Headmaster Groff's wife. I had no idea that Maureen's character would be developed in the show season 2 and 3. As in season 1 she appears as the quiet and meek wife of Mr. Groff. I feel so sorry for her. I can definitely feel the drama their conservative family goes through. Like living so many years without and without even hugs. Girl, this is crazy and extremely unhealthy. Why she's included in my list besties is because of those scenes in a bar where Maureen and Jean are getting wasted and Maureen says this: "Sometimes I look at people at a supermarket and I imagine having sex with them." That was so funny and heartbreaking at the same time. It was also pivotal, as it kind of shows us what it used to be back in the day, with stuff like sex had to be censored, you know. That was crazy. People were extremely shy, and in some countries that was even prohibited to talk about intercourse. By the way, I enjoyed the scene when Adams mentions he was brought up in a naked family, where people don't get naked and don't share their emotions. That was really deep, girl. When it comes to censorship, I believe that Sex Education as a series was originally intended to be, if not woke, if not super woke, but it was meant to challenge societal norms and stereotypes. It aimed to be a show that defied censorship. And I've recently stumbled upon a great video here on YouTube. This guy Jack is delving into the topics of how things really are with stuff like censorship and freedom of speech. So in case you're looking for some awesome content from underground influencers like Samantha herself, I'll leave the link to his videos down below. Number 2 girl is Lily. I've been a fan of Lily since the very first scene on the show. You know, her hilarious obsession with getting fucked was a riot. But you could tell there was more to it, some deeper reason for her rush to, you know, lose her virginity. Her aesthetics, her sense of style is just out of this world. You know, mixing Y2K vibes with some sort of extraterrestrial stuff. Honestly, the show could have skipped any plot and just focused on Lily's fashion. It would have sufficed. One scene, the funniest one I guess, that sticks with me is when she spills the beans to Jean and Jacob about her whole universe idea. That was incredibly funny. And number 1 is Eric. Yeah, Eric is the one who takes the crown as my favorite character. He truly shines, girl. You know, his journey of self-acceptance and navigating his identity in a sometimes conservative environment is really empowering to watch. I think his presence brings much needed representation to the screen. You know what? While I was watching season 1, I thought like the action takes place somewhat in 80s or 90s. I mean, that old-fashioned homophobia shown in season 1, like that was odd. I thought everything was just perfect in terms of, you know, gay rights in Great Britain. I absolutely enjoyed his relationship with his father, who turned out to be non-homophobic. That was heartbreaking, girl. I wish I had this kind of dad. My favorite scene with Eric is when he and Lily are exploring some prawn and they're like sharing their thoughts as virgins on what the actual intercourse might be like. And Eric goes with, maybe the two of you become one like the Spice Girls said. That was so funny and so sweet. For a moment I found myself like, you know, back in my teens. Yeah, being a teen was so amazing. Samantha's so old now. So when I was watching this scene with the Spice Girls, I felt so much nostalgia. Overall, the show is truly remarkable. It addresses so many important issues that both teens and adults face today, ranging from pansexuality to body positivity, from being a victim of assault with its long-lasting effects of PTSD to self-harm, you know, the Jackson's storyline. Furthermore, it plays a vital role in destigmatizing conversations about sex. I think the show's all about easing the feelings of loneliness and fear. You know, it's like the only way to navigate these struggles and start healing is by breaking down that sense of isolation. And that happens when we share our stories and listen to others. Oh girl, I've got so many stories to share with you guys. Most of them are LGBTQIA+ related, as you probably know if you're subscribed to my channel. And I'll go on with, you know, posting my stories here, and in the nearest future when it'll come to, you know, more private stuff, you know, I think I'll post more private stuff on my Patreon and buy me a coffee, okay? So girl, my name is Samantha. I'll be back with my review of season 4 really soon. So please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and if you enjoyed this video, please hit the thumbs up button. Please, 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 please.